Hi, okay, this is what happens to my gas gauge when I turn it on. See, it goes past full, and then it comes back, and then it goes back, and then it comes back, and it ping pongs back and forth. Now, let's see if I can do this while I'm driving. Oops, need to take off the brake. Okay, sorry if it's a little... look around. Sorry if it's a little shaky. But I don't want to hit anything. Okay. And if I sing, sorry. Dog might start barking. Okay. Let's see. And then I go down the street. What'll happen is it'll go down to a half. And no, I'm not looking at the phone, I'm looking at the road. So, all the people out there that's, texting. That's not the thing. So, it says full. Seeing how it bounces back and forth, I'm just going to drive around the neighborhood because there's nobody home. But it'll bounce back and forth. And the interesting thing is there's only about a quarter of a tank, and it's really rough when you run out of gas. So it goes down as you drive. Sorry, that's the steering wheel turning. It goes down as you drive. So as you drive, it'll get a little less, a little less, a little less. And see how it's getting less than full? So now we're one tick below full. And it'll just go down. But there's only about a quarter of a tank in there. Or I got the luckiest gas tank in the world because I filled up a week and a half ago, and I've driven quite a bit. So, I'm kind of monitoring it by mileage, but I mean, if gas is like this, it'd absolutely be great. But it'll go down and go down and go down. So by the time... if I drive it for quite a while, oh, there's a dump truck. If I drive it for quite a while, then it'll go down to, maybe a half. Or some days it'll just stay at full. Or some days it'll go down to, see, now we're about 2 or 3 ticks. And then if I turn on my blinker, see how it ticks back and forth? Let's stop so I don't drive in the middle of the road. See how that ticks back and forth with the blinker? It does it on both sides too. But see how it's just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. So that's the problem with my gas gauge. And the thing is I put a new gas gauge pump, that $200, $250 thing in, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, I'd probably say around 15,000 miles just to be safe. But it was working perfectly fine until about last week. And then I just noticed that it was saying 3/4 when I filled. When I, put $40 in the tank, it was saying it was saying 1/4. I had a quarter of a tank. And then it would say full when I've been driving around. So that's about it. That's really all I can say about it. There's a harness under the, like a little bit further back from the driver's side, and I've already replaced that because it's basically the fuel tank to the front of the motor and all that. But I replaced that, so it's not that wiring. So I just can't figure out what it is, because if it was a ground, it wouldn't show. So, I don't know if that comes up. My